Hello and welcome in, everyone. So good to see you all. Thank you again for making the jump over to the new medium. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the requests in the chat for sure. Sorry y'all are in pain. Definitely happy to support you with that though. So let me go ahead and pick some crystals. If anyone else has any requests, let me know. And drinking some water, got those Friday vibes going. Let's see, what do we want to call in today? Definitely for some pain, we want some celestite. Here, let me turn the camera around so you can see the grid as well. Okay. So here we are. So happy you all are here. Inflammation to the emerald. Happy to take any other requests. And I'll also look up, I've been working with a new book by an author I really respect, and she has some different takes on a few stones. So let me see what she does for pain and inflammation. Yeah, she uses the same stones I do. One that I do use sometimes for pain, but I haven't used in here for pain for us yet, is lapis. So I'll add some of that too. Lapis is really excellent for pain. I can definitely help with that. Definitely help with that. We have some, for people who take pain out on us, black tourmaline helps keep negative energy at bay. And Dalmatian jasper helps with clearing our aura so that we hopefully don't sort of take it on, absorb it, and keep it around. Even more so, I have some red tiger eye that would be excellent for that. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Yeah, that's That is no fun at all. And people, there's a lot of folks in pain right now. Like, there's just a lot of pain to be felt. And yeah, having that redirected at you is not great. Would you like any support in like standing up, or do you feel like standing up to it, or do you feel like good with that? Yeah, definitely can help that. Definitely help that, Todd. I deal with that too. I struggle with that a lot with neuropathy and things like it. Let's see what she uses, if she uses anything different than me. The book I'm working with, by the way, is yeah, the Crystal Handbook. Cassandra Eason. Okay, I can support that too. Cat lady, I gotcha. The yeah, let's see what she uses for that. If she uses anything different than me. Oh, really? Yeah, I have idiopathic neuropathy, I guess. Yeah, they've gone back and forth from like, it's this, it's that, it's not that, it's not the other thing over the years, and I'm on arm crutches and they still don't have a real diagnosis for me. So that's always written down as like neuropathy, but I mean, I'm treated as though it's MS or something like it, which is everything that they don't have a name for, really. It can show up lots of different ways, and none of them fun. None of them fun. So for standing up to people, I definitely have some honey calcite. Nerves and neuropathy, I already have out our usual stand-in hero of late, which is rutilated quartz. It really gets into the nerve system pretty well. And she also recommends using kyanite, which I've not thought to use for neuropathy before, so let's bring it out. Let's see. Look at us all having similar issues. Let's see. May have misfiled my kyanite. Ah, it's under the color, so it's under blue. Blue kyanite. Green kyanite has been excellent for lungs, for people that are suffering from COVID and after effects of COVID and things like that. That's been very helpful. And I know that green kyanite helps me quite a bit with my lungs. I have asthma. So blue kyanite makes sense for neurology, neuropathy. It also works incredibly well for the third eye and intuition and accepting ourselves for who we are. And as for intuition, lapis and calcite are there as well. So there's a lot of tie-ins for intuitive stuff today too. Okay, cool. So any more requests? Last call. Ooh, that looks pretty. I usually use tree agate a lot for nerves and neuropathy. I know in we've worked with this before, the smaller pieces that I have, but I'm gonna put this in the center today. This is a beautiful piece that I got. Tree jasper and also moss agate, which I have some of that actually. Tree jasper is excellent and it's considered really sacred in Ayurveda. They see it as helping to clear the nadis or the energy channels and energy meridians. And then in China, a lot of folks feel that this actually helps clear the meridians. So very much with clearing like the energy pathways, which is why I feel like it really connects so well in regards to the nerves and the nervous system. And this is moss agate, which is also something I work with. The works well with the nerves. There we go. Awesome. So go ahead and get nice and comfy. Go ahead and find a corner, a chair, bed, anything that feels good to you. I'm gonna just lower the music a little while I talk. Yeah. This, I have to say, is the best upgrade of moving to YouTube, is that we can have the two cameras and the sound all at the same time. Pretty groovy. But thank you all so much for being the reason that we needed to grow to a better platform. Really appreciate it, everyone. So it is Friday. Everybody go ahead, get nice and chill. Find that spot that feels comfortable. Sitting up, lying down. You can be stretching, moving, bending, whatever feels right. And remember, just because it's a little lighter out than it often is this time of than it often is earlier in the year, for 4 p.m. for those of us on the East Coast. If you need or want to put a blindfold or something over the eye to help cover your eyes, go right ahead and just take a deep breath. So welcome to Community Distance Reiki, those of you who've been here before, those of you who are new. There's nothing you have to do here to enjoy this session. My name's DanielleStimpson. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. There's all kinds of information in the description about my website, where you can find me on social, and where you can learn about classes with me, all that, and if you would like to contribute, all that good stuff. But ultimately, I'm really just glad that you are here. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream, because it really helps other folks find us. But if you're already cozy, don't worry, do it later. I'll remind you at the end. So Reiki, as I understand it, and I work with the Usui system of Reiki, it's just one of many ways of relating to the universal energy or the universal chi that supports the greatest healing good in all of us. I feel that everyone has access to this energy, regardless of training or having heard about it before or anything like that. I feel that, in other parts of the world, frankly, like in Japan, everyone acknowledges this energy, albeit very quietly because it's considered sacred. It's thought that it's just everywhere, but, in the West, our culture, we're not so aware of it. The way I experience this energy is, I like to liken it to water, as many of you who've been here before have heard. This energy is a part of us, it's flowing through us, it's connecting all of us, regardless of where we happen to be. And that's why this energy healing can travel to you no matter where you happen to be or when you happen to be if you're watching this on the replay. Hello and welcome from the past. This energy is something that, as it moves through all of us, our body, mind, and spirit already know exactly what to do with it. Just like water runs through everything on this planet, including us right now, we are mostly made of water and not really thinking about it. At the same time, our body, mind, and spirit know what to do if we drink a glass of water. Reiki is very much the same. It's something that is innately a part of us, yet something that in our culture we don't necessarily acknowledge per se. So during our session together, all you need to do is just take care of you, get comfortable. If you need to move, get up, stretch, move about, that's absolutely fine. It's not going to impede the energy at all. If you need to stretch, move, or bend, certainly do that. If you need to get a glass of water, certainly do that also. As I send, you'll be able to glance up at the grid, but I'll remain silent and simply sending. As I send, I'll be setting an intention for this energy to be even more so directed to all of you, almost like turning on an intentional faucet of this energy. You'll have an experience that is unique to you in this moment. So I invite you to simply see what that is. If that happens to be emotional, if it happens to be deeply relaxing, if you feel like you're going to fall asleep, go for it. If you're having sensations of a visual nature, much like dreamlike images, that's known to happen quite a bit with Reiki and meditation because they're seen to bring about a gain of theta brainwaves within the brain. So it actually helps support those dreamlike images. You may also become aware in a very intuitive or even logical sense, or even just become aware of what's been bubbling up inside for a while. So if anything keeps popping to mind, you don't have to tell it to be quiet or silence it. It may actually be an answer or some support or some clarity for you. At the same time, if you feel like your mind might be racing or if you're not quite sure, just take a deep breath in and out and allow things to resettle. If you get distracted or anything, that will also do the trick. As we go through this session, you also don't have to focus on anything, although if you want the Reiki to particularly focus on any one thing, you can go ahead and just bring it to mind like a wish list. If it's something you either, maybe you're in the future or maybe you didn't want to share it in chat, just go ahead and bring it to mind and just allow the universe to see it. And it'll get supported and addressed within this session. At the end of about a half an hour, you'll hear my voice come back in, and I'll invite you at that time to take a deep breath in and out and slowly come back to your body. At any point in time, you can go ahead on your merry way, but if you are here live with me at the end, you can hang out, go ahead and ask any questions that you have in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I do this 5 or 6 times a week. You can always find the upcoming times if you subscribe. If you hit the bell, you'll get notified when I'm going live. Or you can check out my meetup, our Instagram, all that kind of stuff in the description. Thank you again for being here. The more of you are here, the more that helps. There's a concept of communal qi in China, which is the more people come together with the same or shared intention, the greater that energy available for everyone, just exponentially so. So simply being here, even though our individual energies are kept sacred and are kept separate and connected to Reiki and protected from one another, we're still sharing a space of healing, albeit digital and all around the world. So we're all contributing to that just by being here. So thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to share this healing with you today and to build this grid with you today. Go ahead and relax. I hope you have a beautiful session. Go ahead and enjoy the tunes, and I will come back for you in about a half an hour. Until then, I'm just going to put a notice into the chat. I won't be able to answer too many questions until the end, but other than that, I will see you in about 30. Okay? Enjoy your session, and just remember, if you have a moment where your mind is racing, take that deep breath and let it go. I invite you now to take a deep breath. Go ahead and check in with yourself, see if you want to take any gentle stretches, if you'd like to move or bend. Oftentimes, energy healing can make us feel a little thirsty, so just sort of notice if your body's calling out to you for a little bit more water. When you're ready, you can join me back here in the chat. If you have any questions at all, I'm here to be of support. If you're watching this on the replay, you can go ahead and leave any questions in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you. And those of you that were here live, thank you so much for all of your requests, for helping support the Healing Grid. An honor and a pleasure, as always, to see you all here. Thank you for following me to the new medium. If you haven't already, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and click the like button. That'll help other folks learn more about this channel. And yeah, I'll just go ahead into chat and see how you all are doing. Yeah, Todd, definitely. I notice different times a day. For me, I notice it a little more at night, but mine is more like triggered by activity. Like neuropathy causes my muscles to spasm and get weak, and so I walk with crutches and stuff. But yeah, it's no fun. The more I stand on my legs, the more I try to walk without my crutches, the more it hurts. I hope this was helpful to you all, and thank you all so much for your support. And as I mentioned, there's lots of information in the description. I'll be back, first of all, today at 8 p.m., Sunday at 8 p.m., and for those of you outside the US, Sunday is the start of the spring ahead. We call it daylight savings time here. So East Coast US will be ahead 1 hour as of this Sunday, the 13th of March. So for those of you overseas, just know that when you look at the times I have listed. But I will be here Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So thank you all again so much for being here. Again, there's lots of information in the description. You can see upcoming events. If you subscribe with the bell, notifications will go off when I go live, so you can always have me in the background sending you some Reiki regardless of what you're doing or where you happen to be. There's also more information about my online classes if you would like to contribute, and the music, most importantly. I was able to purchase from another content creator who has her own YouTube channel, and if you'd like to give her a listen in the background of your workday, I know I do. It's linked in the description as well. Thank you all so much again. I'll stick around for another couple minutes in the chat. And yeah, have a beautiful weekend. Tonight at 8, Sunday at 8, daylight savings time happening on Sunday. And then as usual, next week we start back again on Monday on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I hope to see you all soon. Take care and have a beautiful day.